Hello, my name is Joe Christmas, and I was 33 years old when they killed me. I am a major character in Light in August by William Faulkner. I am part black, though I don't look it. I was born into the racist world of the American South in the 1920s. In this world, the whites hated and mistreated the blacks, and mixed people had even less acceptance. Throughout my life, I tried living as both a black man and a white man, trying to find my place in this world. I just wanted to find a way to be fully myself without being forced into one race. When I was born, my grandfather allowed my white mother to die of childbirth. She had slept with a man who was part black, and he believed that this was an evil act against God. But I didn't know about this until I was much older. After my mother's death, I was sent to an orphanage where the children believed I was black and hated me. When a white woman there suspected my race, she convinced the orphanage to kick me out. I was then sent to the home of a white man who beat and oppressed me and his wife, who was weak and womanly. After years of beatings, I became tired and frustrated with this treatment. So when my foster father tried to separate me from my lover, I killed him. After this, I tried to run away with the girl, but she rejected me and screamed that I was part black. Then I traveled for 15 years, spending time in both the North and the South and refusing to settle for long. When white men called me white, I would fight them. When black men called me black, I would fight them too. I hated being made into one or the other. Following this traveling, I arrived at a town called Jefferson in Alabama. There, I was treated as a stranger and did not care to associate with them. I worked at Doane's planing mill, though I made most of my money selling alcohol on the side with my business partner, Joe Brown. I met a white woman named Joanna Burden, who was from the North and worked to protect the blacks. I forced her into sex, and after that we were in a relationship for 2 years. She became a nymphomaniac and tried to dominate me through sex. She wouldn't just take the place she deserved as a weak woman. Then she tried to force me into a life I didn't want, wanting me to become a black lawyer and fight for black rights with her. So I killed her too. I cut her head nearly clean off with a razor. After that I ran, trying to escape the authorities on foot. After many days of this, I became tired of running and began to realize and accept my fate. I walked into Mottstown, a nearby town, and allowed them to capture me. But when they sent me back to Jefferson, I met my grandmother, and she told me that the Reverend Hightower could save me. He was a man I had never met, but who was equally rejected by the world. I don't know what he could have done for me, but at that time I had blind hope. I escaped and tried to run to him. But as soon as I arrived, a white officer killed me and castrated me with a knife. This was the end of a life of mistreatment. All I wanted, my whole life, was peace. But no, not in this world. There was never room for a person like me.